Around that level 3 shadow rays that you're looking to try and get the
This is actually a pretty brave tweet by Brittany.
I think regardless, this is
What did she
a
write?
very exciting
Me and my
game.
husband stand with the people of Iran fighting for freedom.
It's going to look to get active very early.
Wow.
Yes.
Basically,
Wants to try and get Roshan as early as possible.
virtue signaling. I mean, if she could donate or like actually do something, that'd be nice. But she stands with them at least, so that's pretty nice.
They're going to be pretty happy.
Yes.
I also stand with them.
And I should say a core duo that
I'm actually sitting.
I also want to make.
But I support them.
I'm against Hitler as well. I'm against Hitler and Nazis. I stand against Nazis.
In the lobby that he was going to show Tiger his Kage
Me?
position. Well,
I think Nazis were bad people.
What is that? Can we?
So
Can we
it's
help me out a little
basically
bit?
it's splitting up into multiple copies of yourself, but there's also
OG
like,
can overrun potentially.
Like a deep
Okay,
Liquid.
let's see.
He's got that this
I
game.
think
Moxie's
Liquid
going
got
in.
it easy. They got good lanes. Enigma abuse, even though their silencer sucks. And it's Amar Tango. It's not one of his heroes. I think he's gonna choke. Oh, it's bad middle actually. Oh hell no.
Looking at the heroes, this is actually
I mean, they would have
very
shown
even looking, like late game wise, I would say.
anything up there, they would have seen them slowly walking
The
up.
silence.
I take it back. I
Can
bet
be.
OG.
Steps on BZM's end of his name.
I think Bat is gonna stomp this game.
To the people
Actually, hold up. I think Liquid will win because isn't Buds like super good against DA?
or ideas of vision from both of these teams.
She get BKB
Placing on the
and
same
kills
high
him.
ground, both placing in the exact same spot in the river as well.
Man, this game looks so even. I'm trying to work out who I favor.
The battle begins.
It's going to come down to individual.
I said Buds is good against DA.
Monto a little bit too early
Well,
there with the hook.
early, like, he will melt, but later on, yes, it will be tough to kill him.
Yeah. I guess both of them can kill each other, right?
Specifically mid, I think.
In the mid lane is the
Until-
most important there. If Mickey gets off this without dying, they're gonna probably win the game.
Doesn't need
There's a high
to
chance
God,
he just
this
feeds
block.
still.
protect the Shadow Feet
This
quite as
block.
much because
How bad is this for SF?
the Enchantress is
I'm not
super
sure.
rotating
They did last
SF
with
has the
Bat.
races, right?
once you get
He has to be confident with Bat, otherwise he wouldn't pick it here.
up, but you can see starting with a
True.
magic stick, realizing that you're going up against a bat.
He's
right
got
now.
no escape.
This is what you need to be able to continuously bully him out of the lane and secure.
There's no escapes, but then again, do you wanna go melee range with SF?
Yes. You need to. If you don't kill him, you lose this because you just spam Q and give him.
Creating so much space.
Free
and
mana
having
for
the
raises.
flexibility to be able to farm.
He needs to die in this lane, and if he dies once, it's a disaster.
Yeah, he's had an
True.
incredible performance so far.
This
If
lane
you go back to
snowballs.
the qualifying match against
All
Verrk,
eyes on
both
Mickey.
flawless in both those.
But I
two
believe
games.
Liquid will
Look,
get
he's
this
already
one.
dead.
Performance.
He's already
Seven.
dead.
For a dive
Because
mid lane?
Six?
Oh, no.
The dive.
7?
Charges him very
Oh,
not
you
enough.
cannot.
Alright, so
Imagine
Regardless to
if
get
he
out of
went
danger.
for the
Careful again, the movement
for-
speed
for
slows
the-
coming
how do you
through,
call
but
it?
they get in
The
range
W
for the close range
thingy.
shadow rays,
Yeah,
but
well, I got
He
that
would
got
win.
Giga nerfed
creeps
though.
are gonna go underneath this tower.
Yeah.
It's so bad level 1 now.
Yeah, it doesn't last long, right? It's only 2-second duration or something.
yeah, but with 7 stacks, man, it's gonna do some damage, right?
It's only few ticks, right? That's the problem.
Could come into effect. Of course, the micro from Zai is going to need to be on point.
I don't think it would kill him for sure.
From the side blades might be able to catch him out, although looks like he'll be able to back up.
Wait, that's Enchantress? That doesn't look one bit like Enchantress.
Nice early
Yeah,
kill
that looked a
on
little
Yes,
sussy.
This spear.
I was cool
This
as what it
spear.
was as well.
Big kill for them to find as well. Painfully,
First glance, I thought it was
especially not
one of the
greatest lane
Beastmaster dogs.
Smart's gonna go into
She
the
just
break
she
there,
just
Billy.
converted to
We'll try
Islam and now she's
work out
wearing
how much
the
pain
cute
we can
little
get out of
hood
this.
to cover her head.
Look to trade a lot more
So,
effectively.
I don't
Again,
see.
Pudge, not exactly renowned.
Look at
for
that thing, what the hell is that?
His
It
armor.
looks like
Actually, it
Pug
looks
now.
like
The ring of protection
it looks like Nature's Prophet's
Like
tree.
Trent, like
Yeah.
Trent.
That flower trend.
See, a lot of the time with
Yeah, it looks like Pug now a little bit.
melee offlaners against a Pudge.
True.
Fuck no.
See, they've got great
Yeah,
position
oh,
with the creep wave as well here from
Wow.
OG.
Ooh.
The hook on
Punish?
Taiga. Taiga's gonna die.
Very much strength.
But Amar the freaker.
Pummeling the right clicks into Matu.
Amar having a good game. A leg.
Amar getting another kill and shutting down Matu's Pudge.
Yeah, I mean, early on, before you get the levels in the Pudge, of course, just a little bit shy of the flesh heat might have enabled him to stand in the middle of that creep wave, tank up a little bit of the damage, but Yeah, I mean, they're going to be looking to consistently go for these kill attempts, but it can't be onto Amar. He's always going to have that swashbuckle available. It's all around Tiger, just finding that right positioning. So what does Martu choose to go for? Does he try and level up some of his other skills, or does he get that safety net in the flesh heap? What Sania will do is make a little bit of a double pull happen, so equalizing the wave, importantly, doing it around the flag bearer creep wave as
He's
well.
not dying middle.
A lot of that valuable gold
What's
away
going
from
on
Amar.
from middle a bit more?
Yeah, that would be nice to see.
Bottom lane, some back and forth.
And
as well.
even in
Spells
terms
being
of
casted.
CS?
We'll be able to trap both members
Something
of OG inside the cogs. A little bit of damage going there. Misha's got
Holy.
plenty of sustain. Be able to help out.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
BZM once again.
Mickey's getting bullied for sure.
Kill in onto Mickey. He's still in a reasonable spot. He's got the full magic wand built up. A little bit more regen coming through. But they are almost entirely denying away this water rune control. BZM able to pick up both as Mickey just tries to get anything.
Crazy
out of these
double
creep waves.
water
Still a
rune.
couple of
Bottle
waves, but being able
abuse.
to pick up that
But look
bottle.
at middle. He's coming behind.
Maybe ask his team to build up a few stacks.
Oh!
What the f? Did he just
He
hook
cancelled the
mid?
Q!
Yes,
From Tiger,
yes.
trying to look
And he's
for
gonna
a
die to
position
Meldick.
though, but it's gonna be Martu that
No.
pursues on for more.
Yeah.
We'll bring it
Huh?
to the big
What?
kill
What
into
do you
the
mean no?
clear as
Not to
Mar
bait
is
it.
really starting to
Admiralbulldog got the kill.
get out ahead in this lane.
Well, he still died to Meldick.
And Sania ended up giving two shared tangos by accident, so obviously not the way that you want to be doing things. He's going to switch it in, look to play a little bit more aggressively, perhaps out of necessity. Don't want that.
Oh no.
Oh,
Now
he's going in.
Yeah,
Make
that-
yeah. Oh, sweetie.
Yeah, man, this is really scary.
Sweetie.
Am I too far ahead? I'm at 55, 56, 57.
You're the same.
This Bat Rider out
Yeah.
of hand, he might just take over this game. They don't have many ways to address it.
Yeah, solo kill, full creep wave.
Okay, now it's
Goes
6 on
underneath
bad
the
as well.
tower,
If he
takes
just
the
gets
bounty
some
through.
regen, a refill maybe for
He might
someone.
look to make the move up towards top, but he's going to go back to mid lane, make sure the SF is
And the
pressured.
grab is Omega easy to kill if he gets close. So 3 stacks on Shadowfiend, he's gonna die. He's not monoed on, but
Yeah.
If you can potentially get this
And
power
Bat has
line
so
as well
much
from
health that
BZM,
he
then
doesn't care about
might
the
see
races.
rotate,
Even
or
if
you
he
could just,
took
you know,
3 of
cut
them,
down
I
the
think he
farming, of
will
course. The Bat Rider
do.
loving to go into the Boots of Travel is that first item, and then that could really start to open up the map here.
Really depends which rune he gets, right? He would love a haste rune to be able to make that quick rotation. Probably towards bot. Not that any lane is really
That
going
is
that
not
poorly
half
for OG
bad
right now.
after all.
And just look to solidify that bottom lane, prevent a lot of the push
I get
that's
it.
gonna be coming in onto your side of the map if the Enigma's dead.
that's 2.
Zai,
interesting.
11 to 9.
Double Wraith Band
Holy
into the Falcon
golly.
Blade. So we've seen a
That's
lot
3.
of the kind of
Oh, no.
pangos go this
Foxy moment.
arcane boots. Well, that Foxy in the
Foxy.
river.
Not flying.
But actually, he's fine.
Cog should be able to find the TP out.
Sai has 11, the
Professional.
nice.
The point in the lasso,
rhymes.
skill point available if
That's
they need
3.
to,
Ah, no.
but of course will not be able to find the opening.
He needs mana. Oh no, he's feeding.
Ooh, so much perma strength.
Do you think anyone's ever died to Meldick IRL?
This is what happened. This is
Sure.
what teams do.
Probably,
They
yeah.
instantly exploit, even without
Can you
really
describe how it would
understanding
happen?
Where people might be around the
Like
map.
a blood
Yeah,
loss.
but like you can read Ray's
Right on the
tweet,
edge of
I
the
think.
vision they show, it's not gonna
You will
result in
figure
anything.
out.
Mickey wisely enough, playing around the left-hand side, around a bit more of his vision, so that he would be able to pick him off if needed be.
Maybe they can breathe.
Very even start. Do you
It
feel
would
like
be
this is someone
extremely
who's
painful.
a little bit happy?
Actually, just bite
For
him.
you.
The lanes have gone so far. And Yuragi might not be too happy if
Yuragi?
they are able to connect with this attempt, but Misha's going to
Booker is pretty good against T early. In terms of
To me,
remove
it's
her
still probably
fraction.
OG. You know, you've had one movement that didn't work. You got that return kill onto a mark, but they're still putting a ton of pressure
Oh,
up on this top
Matunga,
side.
man.
Martu being
He
dived, forcing out a
actually
little bit of a
doesn't
lane
care
use of the flesh heap, I
at all.
believe, so
Just click E.
soak up as much damage as he would have liked. Of course, you still need to put more points into
Carrying
the
a
pot
health
just to be
coming.
able to
You
secure
can't get
your
rest, and
advance.
still, Pango is doing great.
It's gonna be playing around these power runes. Actually, BZM not
Yeah,
even
he's
needing
still
it.
top 1 net, where it's surprising.
Oh, he actually is doing great.
To the tower.
Now Matumba is running.
Should be able to find
They
the
can
easy
maybe get
for
both
BZM.
here.
Radiant's
Cheeky dive,
Uh,
nothing to be.
Cheeky
They're just
dive.
running out. Maybe.
Gonna
No, they're not committing. Pango.
Oh my.
Looks like they didn't see him. Okay.
What?
What?
And Mickey
He actually
How did
missed
he
him?
wanting to move top as well. Amar has the potential for the roll.
Okay,
in
He's
front.
dead.
Uh-oh.
See? Now
Where
the
is he?
rolling thunder.
Rock to the rescue.
Martu back towards the
CT out.
A quick
Just
U-turn
TP out
for the
the more.
Pango, a beautiful
Tremendous.
sidestep
Oh,
even
he's
from
got.
the
Oh
Oh, no,
my God,
Matsuda, no,
Matsuda,
no.
man.
A couple of
Oh,
This guy won
no.
TI, by the way. If you didn't know, he won TI. And look at this guy. Oh!
Tiger's going to live, even having the confidence to not use the swashbuckle to go for the kill. Those right clicks enabled by the Falcon Blade, by the Wraith Bands, and use the swashbuckle to get back to the safety, not give up your life in exchange.
And now it's Sai's turn.
Another move from BZM to top, and then the opposite side.
Even
of the map,
taunting.
His first lasso of the game to slow down Zai's Enigma. Already
Looking very good,
spree
as I
for
predicted.
Batrider.
You didn't predict though, which is a little
Solid start
cringe.
to this game, even
I do.
again, just
I did predict.
choking out these resources, right? Every single
Who?
one of these kills that you can get
Huh?
around
I
the
said
time with a
liquid.
creep wave, especially a flag bearer
Yeah,
creep
yeah.
wave is going to push into a tower.
Well,
just means a
I
ton
said
of
OG
lost
can
network
overrun,
for the
but
enemy team,
I'm not
so
sure if it's gonna
done it
happen or
twice
not.
already
Yeah,
on
then you
OG.
changed the liquid, I remember now.
Lead in the
No,
game.
I
Top
didn't.
of the time.
I never said anything
Uh,
about Liquid.
Well, yeah, you
So
just
you're
can't
saying you
lose
didn't
on
predict?
Lamar. He's got way
Yeah,
too
after
much
all, I
ability
didn't
right now.
predict actually,
You
yeah.
need to wait for perhaps the hook shot to be able to come through so that you get
But I
that initial
predicted
start
the
time.
early game.
Seems like also the first play potentially they're looking for is just the having the Vlads completed on Zai.
Radiant's bottom
He's gone the
tower is
Arcane
under
boot, so
attack.
needing a little bit more guard until he can get that Morbid Mask, and that's probably
Good
gonna
on,
be running
Bulldog.
to maybe force a fight down bottom.
I also
Probably
didn't
a
want
more
to.
powerful hero at this stage in the
You
game.
don't
Dude,
win
it
TI,
is so
you're
cool.
irrelevant.
Zai's doing the same
To-
thing that
to
OG
just-
were doing
to just
before, though.
talk
Put
to
a
you,
micro,
like
his,
to
eidolons to the left-hand
some guy
side,
who won
make a lot
the
of these
actual,
creeps
like,
underneath the tower as
cool
opposed to dealing with
competition.
other creeps.
Like,
Yeah,
I
I'm a god
actually
gamer.
was.
Variety of the work, so they could get the first tier 1 tower of this game. I feel like Liquid would be fairly satisfied with that.
Oh my god, my
considering
program
one hero
lagged
right
a
now
little
has the
bit when I
potential
was
to do it, versus, I would
when I was
say,
saying confidence to you,
OG,
Sir Bulldog.
Enchantress, and, probably the Pango, just with ability
Continued.
to shove out the lanes as effectively as he can.
So so yeah, it is crazy how you're so good at every game you play as well. It's
some of the rest of the crew
I don't
nearby,
know.
will not
It
be able
is
to pressure Martu and
just
hit back, so
outstanding
that's pretty
in
good
everything.
for Liquid. They stopped BZM
And
from being
to
able
be
briefly
here
bottle
to
and
talk
play
to you,
around
it's
that also
like such a
opens up bottom,
privilege
so
actually.
Zai can
I'm so
find the
blessed.
First tower of the game, like you were expecting.
Yeah.
Nice,
And
you
he's
should
got
feel
the,
blessed.
It's 10.5 minutes.
What
of
about
time
games
left
like
for
Elden
Foxy
Ring,
as
though?
well, so he's going to have that level
That's a
6
bad
very
game.
shortly. Might look to use that double
Bad
damage.
design.
That is awful design.
This,
Why do you even
this hard
talk
camp,
about this?
and that should be
Said
enough to
this.
enable
Why
them
do you
to
even
perhaps
bring
make an
this on?
aggressive move. It'll probably be along with Insania having his own
I
death
thought
ward
it
as
was
well.
nice.
Doesn't want to give up his life for
Yeah, but
free,
you're
but
a beg.
BZM has something to say about
Yes,
that.
that is true.
Oh, the
Gonna
bounces.
get lucky with the bounces.
Level 6.
He gets
Oh,
no, just shy. Lasso even
But
committed.
that's the point, like when even a Pepek like me can just play and enjoy the game and beat it.
OG, they're even
not
going
about
Makes you
beating.
think, why can't you?
He's just gonna
That
slow
I
down
can,
Martu
but it's
and
not
Mark,
fun.
If required, can have the rolling
Oh,
But
thunder.
it was fun
They
though.
don't even need it here with so
If you're
many
a big.
members of OG, they could just do it the old-fashioned way with the right clicks.
Aw,
Another big
minus
kill for
2?
OG to find to slow
That's-
down Martu's game.
Paj needs his mana.
Considering
He does.
coming up towards that top side of the map, but
But to be fair,
Or-
when they build Axe, they do gain huge chunk of mana though from the scepter.
They're not able to just run around on your entire team. Just that space that you need to be able to create.
There's also
Mr.
Pang with
Jesus,
the Fuchsia Blade.
But
They get in range, Zai so
That's kinda
like,
bad
he has
news,
no
yeah.
mana, but
wasn't even
he just
able to find the Malefice as well to hold him
He
down.
just
That
runs
could've been a
away.
big opening for them to put
Yeah,
pressure on the Tier 1
it's like-
tower.
I was wondering
It's like
where
watching
the
Bulldogs
level 6
that
was. The
long time ago.
Korea ended
I
up
remember.
moving around the entire map, and he only
Such
just got it
outstanding
delivered, so
performance in
had
every
that
game he
available a little
plays.
bit sooner, would have been able to secure that
Actually
kill, and what a
true.
huge one it would have been. Picking up the ability to take that +1 fight, maybe even secure
Is
the
he
team.
buying
I don't
Fuchsia?
even
How
have
important that
Yeah,
is.
it's-
I don't
Lineup
even
that
have
wants to be going into
half,
match that wants to be taking
like, you know,
these
half a
basic
second
stats
of
pretty
doubt that
regularly, which is
you
exactly what the
actually
Radiant side
spent
wants to
less
do.
money in every stage of Bridge Constructor
We see the
portal
importance
than
that
me.
both sides of
I probably did. I didn't spend money.
gets the hook. The rest of the team
Oh.
are coming over as well.
Can he get out? The global? He's pretty dead, it looks like.
Yeah, but doesn't care about silence.
A little bit deep.
Onto his target, help out with the slow. A really big kill for them to find. You cannot let the Batrider get out of hand.
Didn't you two play like Apex
Really
together at some
recovers
point?
some of
Yeah,
Mikkei's
we
net
did.
worth as well.
Was Bulldog also impressive in that game?
Love the Batrider after what was pretty disastrous laning stage for him.
Why are you
Well,
laughing?
he
And little things
he
going
didn't
back
know
in
the
favour
mechanics
of,
yet,
Liquid, but you've
so
still gotta
that's
worry
why what
about
held him back.
Buggy
But
spending
if he
all of
spent
this
like
time
more than 40
aided by
minutes in a
BZM
game,
to
he would
sit back
figure
on
it
the
out,
TA,
you know?
farm up
Except for
those
this.
camps,
So he
take
stepped
control.
out before that?
To contend against this mid tower,
Yes.
but they're just going to go for the free kill on the box.
Ult?
Insane is even going to think about taking the fight because
They
have-
they have bad ult. He's Meldic though.
Double silence was used price. They're going to move.
Oh, the black hole, watch out!
The mouth
does
has-
end up dropping a double kill for
Oh,
Uragi, and they're going to play the distance as well.
They're into the
Black
abyss.
hole, but the
And
fall
now
for the
Requiem of
Requiem
Souls
just
by
not
Mikke,
enough
and
Just
Zai.
walk away.
Oh.
Oh, nice dodge.
to the finishing
Oh.
point.
Oh,
Step to the right
I don't
and a
think he
deep
dodged.
block, but
They have
it
back
was
though. You want to chase? I would
He
chase
did
her.
sidestep.
the impetus and easy kill
Go,
for
go,
them.
go.
Find one point in it was all the damage they needed, but still, more they go for. OG not letting Mickey get out. Mickey will be alright.
-2.
Lolo, can you
Those
say?
boots to travel with
Can
the
you
wind
say
waves.
if even light
Realizes
cannot
that he's in
escape
a
me, would
position
hope
to be
have
able
you
to get
next
that
time
chase
Enigma
off, especially
uses
with a
black
Bat
hole?
Rider previously. You wanted that little bit of
That's
extra
kind of
mobility
a
for the
long
neutral
line.
items. These days,
That's why
Lancer fulfills a similar
stepping
sort
in
of
the
You
ring
have
is
4
good 'cause it's
seconds.
like short and
Right
sweet.
picks off on the retreat for that little bit of a slow, and that's all a Bat Rider.
Imagine
Even
if,
4
uh,
seconds during black hole.
Sometimes luck
Imagine use one of the Enigma's West lines when he ults is black hole.
Thomas Toy just sidesteps the hook shot. But that T1
Aw.
tower being defended and then getting their own
Would
jump
it
from
be
OG
cringe?
is just huge for them. This is a lineup that you can really look to go to Roche shortly with the Deso coming out from Uragi. You're probably wanting one pickoff, and then Roche should be theirs to take.
Yeah, so maybe what, just not waiting for the lasso. He's got it
Can
available.
you add the Uber
Yeah,
emote?
This might be the pickoff that they're talking about.
I have the
See,
other
good use of
emotes.
the cogs to be able to
Well,
block
you wanna
off
grab
that
this?
avenue of a kill. Do the rest of the team look to help
No.
him out? Maybe
Extra
Insania.
slow.
I don't know, he might give up
Yeah.
his own life.
Oh no, Insania. Oh,
Considering about the Rolling Thunder.
But the important thing is,
Male
he
Dick is
sort of
kinda
dragging
scary.
towards the bottom side of the map, right? He didn't run to the south. He didn't run to the left.
Depends
Make
the
sure
size
he
of
is
it.
far away from that
When it
risk
hits,
as
what is it,
possible, so
15? It's
he
extra
just
large.
instantly
That's when it's
urging
extra
quick
scary.
After securing the kill, they want the
Ooh.
pick off, but they want the pick off either in mid lane or on the top side of the map.
and then you still miss it because you get too greedy and try to get multiple targets in.
Should have this Wraith back shortly on Zai. Going to be a big item for them to be able to set up for a potential fight around the pit. Mickey is going to be quite some time away for the BKB.
Around the pit.
To the other side of
Taking
the map,
love
they might be
pit.
eyeing up Martu though.
Which
Tiger,
pits?
Yuragi, even a Mar nearby.
All pits.
Oh,
Okay.
not again.
Completely drained,
You're doing a
but
little
also
feeding, man.
close the distance as
Hell
well.
no.
Yuragi will pump in the damage beautifully
Oh,
done
he
by
tried to help.
Just Yuragi making sure he doesn't get close
What's he
enough
trying
for
to help?
potential
Oh,
destruction.
timing.
Global
But
abuse.
it's global.
The team fight now.
Like no mana now. He's
It's gonna be
fucked.
to go on for
Oh
more.
no. Male Dick is on, but doesn't matter.
You have
No,
no power
disarmed.
here.
Cleans up the second
Oh,
support.
hell no.
Go on.
God.
Oh!
And then
Oh!
Man, he did that one time ago.
God damn, they are crumbling so bad.
That's when I was young.
Now,
I have
The
a
Russian.
boomer now.
Realistically, what's stopping
The
them? They
boomer?
might even just look to farm up the dire jungle. They're in a position of dominance like that where it's going to be incredible.
So why don't you just leave him here? How do you think you're gonna turn? It's a little sussy.
Why? Why can Pango roll through the outpost?
That's a great
This is
question,
kinda
actually.
dumb.
It's perfect for them. Tiger's global has been incredible multiple times.
Literally a
this game.
structure that is used to alarm the dire team that enemies are near.
And even just the presence of mind, the +1 impact that OG love to emphasize. They aren't satisfied.
Wait,
with
does
just
he
making a
even-
team fight on the initial target that they're going for?
Does he bonk off
They know
the
the
other
meta that they're
buildings?
playing against, and they know that there's going to be
No.
backup. So just look to extend a little bit further with the heroes that
Yeah.
have had a good early start to the game, like
Bonk.
Amar. Use the diffuser blade
It's a
second
little
time,
sussy.
and then get that
Here's the
kick
Roche
off
now
onto
after this.
Insania, which
They
enables
use the
kill
double
onto
abuse,
the
meld. I mean, look at this.
Disarm.
A legendary
minus-
dragon of hell who's lived over thousands of years. He
Proxies
dies
nearby. Let's see if you can go for the hero play.
in 5 seconds.
OG are going to try and put themselves out there.
17 minutes as well.
So early ages given over
Yep.
to Yuragi, 17 minutes in,
Actually, he
they're
wasn't
playing with a
always
second life.
in Dragon.
Incredible wards as well across
What?
the
Wait, what was he then?
You take a look at the
Huh?
observer behind the
I don't
T2
remember.
tower.
I think it's his
Gives them a lot of
punishment.
You cannot
influence
do an actually and then not actually know the correct
to
information.
make a play and what they're positioning.
Doesn't really feel like
I'm
they're
sorry,
ready
Baltic, I'm
at
not
all,
as
though,
good
right?
as
You're
you.
still gonna
And
need to
I'm-
wait for probably another
Like,
at least 3
I mean,
You're
he'll have to
always
punish you.
superior.
Get that axe for the BKB
How are you
to
gonna
be available
punish me for
Mikke.
that?
Luckily enough for him, though, he's been able to pick up the Grove Bow in addition to the Dragon Lance, so he can really look to stand on the back end of these team fights. It's going to put a lot more pressure onto Amar to make sure that those swashbuckles are on point, because he completely destroyed Liquid in that last engagement with just draining the mana from him as well as Martin.
BZM, is he gonna go for it? Uragi's sweeping over as well, behind the tier 2 tower, and
6k lead already.
OG have no fear.
Yeah.
Just gonna shove Liquid away and making sure they can't set up a formation.
Actually, it's 7.
Just across the map they go, trying to hope that they can get towards these next set of items. Like you said, it's really just the beacon.
They don't have
the hope of the scepter.
actually abusing the farm in the bottom half of the map.
Shut down Mickey.
Oh no.
We'll have the ward that sees BZM before he gets up to the higher ground, so Mickey will make it out. Zai as well is going to TP. Let's see if they try and take a fight mid now, knowing that some other members of
his
OG
mana.
aren't here.
They're ready though. I still don't think they've got the items. I think they're going to be happy enough to be able to say, okay, well, we dodged out this initial start. They are walking kind of solo underneath this, so if Martu's able to land
Oh, hell no.
Oh, that wasn't even close. The hook shot is so short.
Just on point with
Low
the swashbuckles,
one.
making
I'm
sure
sorry
to block
for
any sort of
being
avenue
an additional
of
fun.
aggression.
It's a shame.
Yeah, in comparison to his own size, that should say it's pretty long.
Bulldog, you can cope, but it's not very long.
Oh no.
Okay, the
but-
missed
but-
hook shot.
Hook shot. Hold up. Oh, he's gonna
Come on,
die.
it's actually trapped. Kidnapped Sai.
They're still winning this fight, Kappa. Now they're gonna ultimate die. Big B's running out.
An easy kill for BZM to find. He doesn't need more
Only
members
one dead though.
to move on to help with that.
You could tell that
Oh,
Zai
they didn't even
full
commit
game, he
the
would have loved
global
to
at
put
all.
that hole in that situation, but again, Tiger just positioning perfectly with the 4-star.
This
with
is
the Tumblr's
problematic.
Joy, making sure that he's never in a position to get easily picked off, and he would have been on point with a global silence instantly if that was the case.
Yeah, and Boxy. Not enough, but you just see the vision control that OG have
seems
right
like
now
Void
is making
Spirit
it
fell
so
off.
difficult for Liquid to get
And
outside
this
the
is
base.
the only hero I enjoyed
Not only do you have to
playing
deal with the
lately.
wards, but the traps as well, and all the
Void
lanes that are
Spirits?
shoved out.
And the
Yeah.
Helldex Basher just
Pretty
roaming
good. They
around
picked it a
as
few
well.
times this
You know,
tournament.
This roaming observer ward essentially.
Yeah,
that
but they
he's
bought the
just
shard
throwing
and then did
incredibly
nothing
well
with it.
behind the towers,
Like,
essentially
the only
feeling
game I
all
saw
areas
was
of the map
miserable.
Liquid might
Void
be
Spirit
trying to
game.
make a play.
He does no damage
For them,
anymore
they've been
somehow.
able to hold out this little bit further. Martin
You only
with
enjoy
14
playing
leading
heroes
all the way
that
to
are
the
meta
center.
heroes.
Already had one use out of the BKB.
Like,
comes
does your
through
enjoyment of the
Chaos
game
Shadow Fiend.
come down to if your heroes that you enjoy playing are actually good or not?
I just said it that he does no damage, right?
Yeah. You know,
That's
That's an
Again,
overstatement though,
about-
right?
I'm going to pose a question shortly. Like, do we feel like Liquid can try and
He
take a
does
fight
much
with
less
ages
damage than he
expiring?
used to.
They still have 2 minutes of it. Probably for Liquid, it's felt like this first ages has been an eternity. OG have gotten so much out of it.
Yeah, just
Hashtag
never
stop the war.
letting the foot
I
off the
support
throat,
it,
essentially.
personally.
Just continuing
Thanks,
to
Uragi.
keep the aggression up, and again with the tier 2 tower going down in mid. Do you afford to use the glyph here on the top
Go
side?
on.
Because we've seen OG, they play without fear. You know, the arrogance of
Europe
youth. a lot of
DOTA.
people
Europe
like to
DOTA is
call
gonna
it,
get
but I
probably
don't think it's arrogant. I think it's
3 or
very
4
well
teams sub
justified
6. What do you
confidence
think?
coming through from BZM in particular.
Yeah.
He is happy to go in onto the high
The
ground.
rest is
Not
gonna be
hard, yeah.
Chinese though.
Pull back, isolate
So you're
one,
saying
and
there will be
then
no
when you're
SEA
fighting
teams,
4v5,
top
you just
6?
can't defend against this network.
SEA? Yes.
So currently the secret spirit all Liquid or
I mean, you're going to have to
Who
deal
is-
into a
Who
battle
is
of
even,
history as
like,
well, potentially, for the
which
next
teams
fight.
are
So,
SEA here?
You've already seen
Like,
the struggles
Boom
of trying to
Esports
kill
that are
BZM this game.
0-3-3
They've got
so
him to
far?
one spot. This next
And
team fight
Talon
has
Esports,
this
right?
early on, so it's gonna make it that
There's
much more
Fnatic,
difficult.
I guess,
feel like
right?
for Liquid, you
There
just
is left.
you have to give up this objective. Just look to try and get out on the map, get towards this next set of items.
I
and
guess
not
so.
to-
I'm not aware.
Should be able to complete the scepter.
How do you
But-
get out onto the map though with Tiger 20 minutes in on a silencer?
Oh,
flying out
Matumba has axe
Guys?
ready.
So like
Yeah.
you're just giving them no.
Surely that's a
minutes
game
to
changer.
play around on the map, and you're gonna need to get creative. with-
Matumba and
It
bottom
is
lane.
kinda, it is changing his gameplay.
Oh no.
So the tree
Oh
looks
hell
pretty
no.
dead.
not even gonna be able to make it. He can bounce off the crystal
It is
as
changing
well. It's
his
gonna be a
game
slow
because
and
he
painful
starts
death here for
actually doing
Matu.
damage to himself
BZM
with
and
his
Martin
rod.
in combination together. A big kill for them to be able to find. At least he was able to complete the scepter. He got enough gold.
Did
did he
Basher
get in?
hang on.
Tiger's gonna even try and just get in range for a little bit of extra
close.
permanent intel.
Make yeah. Oh.
Uragi.
Oh. Don't let him
To the
sleep.
rescue.
Boxy, holy.
Boxy has a massive donger.
One more right click.
That
would
was
have been
poggers.
enough.
He earned those 50 shards
Right there,
from the
just
tip,
being able to claim that one.
I would say.
Perhaps finally purchased up as well. And he does have the old voodoo switcheroo available for Insania, so could maybe afford to put himself a little bit more aggressively into these team fights and
I would do this play easily.
immediately, because a lot of the
Clockwork is my best
importance
hero.
from Amar is being given over to his mana pool, making sure that he's not able to
It
put
is.
those all together.
The
don't,
previous
We've got a basher
X
on top
felt
of
felt
everything
stronger
else on
there.
Amar.
I
Really
don't know.
loving the way he's playing this game.
I don't understand the new one.
Is under attack.
I just had an incredible performance.
Isn't the new axe
Again,
just the
I
spam
wasn't quite
rockets?
sure how we would be able to perform on the playing field, but 8
I
2
guess.
5 for him.
Is this what you're happy
The big
about
reason why they were
nowadays?
able to slow down
The
Marks
spam
was
rockets
his
as
laning
clockwork?
stage on the pangolin.
The
So,
most
yeah,
useless
very
spell?
impressed with what Amar's done.
It's not useless though, the axe version. It actually deals potential damage. Oh, here's the axe!
Oh, global instantly.
Oh, that was so close.
Pudge can't die. He's invincible.
Now they've been able to split
Uh-oh.
the fight. Box is gonna look to move
Pudge
in,
has a
try
big
to
bulge.
protect
You
the
actually
boys.
jinxed
They
him.
won't be able to do so fast.
But the
Now
Meldic
they
is
can
out.
clean up. The crew has arrived as
Then the
Mickey
milker
will try and get
is
as much damage
hitting
out as possible.
DZM.
DZM will find
Holy.
out
The
what
Meldic
the
still
How
is
is
so
that
close.
so
They're just
tanky?
playing their distance, waiting for the magic immunity to
Okay,
expire. And
call
as
it.
soon as it does,
5-0.
they'll go in for the finishing blow.
No, 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 no.
Another 5-man wipe as OG
I
lose
predicted it, by the
no
way.
one.
OG
Hi,
team
Troy.
fight Dota is just
You
next
predicted
level.
liquid.
There is nothing that they can't do.
No,
when it comes
I
to these
never
games.
fucking
I
said
mean,
a
this
word
is even
about
just
liquid.
planting down the flag in front of the base before TPing his way back. on.
Bullock is delusional.
That's the good sort of BM coming through there. Just letting him know.
The gaming part,
confidence to be
crazy.
able to take this
The
one.
delusions
No
you're
harsh
having.
words, just
Kind of.
action.
I don't think
That's the way
I've
that
been
I've
wrong
seen OG
at
play.
any point in my entire life about any
Almost,
single thing.
almost the start they were hoping
Would you
for.
go as far as say that your prediction was
Tiger,
solid?
That fight is so different.
Get it?
Yeah, and I think it was Misha's
that's
force
one out of
staff
one
that
for
actually
you.
got him out of the rut. if you didn't have that force staff, speaking about Misha,
Is under attack.
Cogs to be able to block off the escape avenue.
What up? Hi,
It'll take a little
everyone.
bit too long to get there, so
What up, Bulldog?
Troy,
pivotal to keep Tiger alive. You get the global
How are you?
silence out to prevent the black hole, and
Yes,
I'm getting you.
you sound a little depressed. Did something happen?
It's just such a treat to watch. It
No.
doesn't matter
Nothing's happened.
Did someone hurt you?
Little-
doesn't matter what fight
A little
man
late
you
here. I
have,
mean,
they're
it's like
always
3 a.m.
incredible.
So
They see this
I saw that you were in your emo phase, so I was just wondering. Make sure you're okay.
yeah, I'm fine. I like my black hair though. I actually quite like it.
Is it emo or goth face?
It's I think it's goth. It's the better wording for it.
So you still have that description on your profile.
Yeah.
Fanboy,
We're,
yeah.
we're just gonna ignore it. We're not gonna talk about that.
And you could I ask Troy to introduce himself?
Try to introduce yourself, please, for the chat.
Well, I'm Troy, and
Oh, no.
I
The rest of OG are here to take the team
exist
fight.
sometimes.
Amethyst into the hook, a big target to be able to bring
So,
down.
you have existential crisis?
Cover the escape. Now will still kill it off. Liquid, they need to get more out of it.
Yeah, something like that.
We need more. Tell us about yourself.
I pretty much work 100% of my time, and when I'm not working, I sleep. I don't go outside, and yeah.
Importantly, it also means that global silence is on cooldown.
Does
Sounds
that
like
make you
a
happy?
Twitch header.
Colt will not be counted
Actually, yeah, I do. I enjoy working.
Another fight.
Even the dismember as well, right? We saw in that previous fight.
Not me, I hate streaming, but I have to do it. I hate my chat.
That's understandable. I also hate your chat. Anyone else hates his chat?
Me? I have no such feelings towards chat. I think chat is very neutral.
We got a 60-second window.
I only like the tryhard spammers. They're the cool ones.
I mean, BZM is just pinging them entirely. He's like, well, they're not showing bot.
I like to likes it,
Pressing this.
but you're
Briefly showed top, but
not inviting him over.
the rest of them. We just need to wait
I didn't
out.
invite him, he didn't
This global
invite me.
silence timing. Play a little
Oh, they slipped under
Let
the trap.
me
Oh no.
let me write him right
Yeah, the
now.
shot, he doesn't even, so it's just
He's shy as
a little
well.
bit of vision it was able to provide. That's just
Well,
man,
that's
the
light of you.
assassin. I think I said it in another cast, but this era, even with the traps, is just so dumb. And when Uraki picks up the shot as well, just always somehow seems to fit into some games. I know we're not
How do
seeing
you
it a
read
lot,
this
like, it's
emote?
not first
This
phase
happy
TA at all,
emote.
but always a treat to see like some
Happy
incredible
emote.
team plays and where they put traps and what it can
The
really
Q
do
one?
for the team, because that is now like,
The
again, this
throwing
is-
me
UPA.
down
if
shit
you have a
one.
14,000 deficit, and
UPA?
maybe you abandon.
Hopefully
Wait,
not.
what?
I saw it with the name Happy, but I
He
instead of
actually
Y.
abandoned.
I think that's.
Wait, can you
What?
check?
He
I'm gonna
actually
chat about it.
abandoned the game?
Or were you?
Oh,
I'm going
You
off the
check or
player's
are you
words.
posing
No,
the
no, no,
question?
no, no.
Okay.
But I mean, just the fact that he
We
said
can
could
play as
four.
4.
Wait, yeah, they actually
Why?
said it.
Ready?
What?
Bug? Whatever. All right.
Okay, dude. Like, if Liquid is gonna win now,
Such a big
we could
series.
not
Ah,
fucking
yes.
anticipate this.
He's been a big
No
part of these team
way.
fights with those quick counters.
They handed their PayPal out. What the fuck
That's-
was this? There's no way it just bugged a ban. There's actually no way that happened. He must have clicked
I'm not a
abandon.
programmer. Don't ask me.
Yeah,
about
he
this
must
sort
have.
of-
No, yeah, I know.
Yeah, I don't think you can disconnect and then abandon the
Why
game.
did I make him
Fixing
abandon?
this. It's your fault.
Just like starting the game, I should have started the game early. I should have allowed him back into the game. But
It's a mistake to
I
keep
rule
playing
with
a
an iron
TI.
fist, and what I
I had
said
that bug once when we played in the official game where I couldn't buy items, but we were winning anyway, so I said just keep playing. And then we lost because of the bug.
You should be able to buff heroes. You should be able to make. I'm trying to think of who busted right now. Oh,
So if they lose now, it'd be a big mistake.
see, just get them out. I thought you were Ice Frog. I legitimately thought for a second that you were Ice Frog. but, I guess not.
Yeah, well, I
Because
do
of
have
the
a love for
bad
ice
copium.
cream, that's for sure. I still can't wait.
I'm sure
to
they-
pick that one up, but yeah, reconnect equals abandoned. So don't DC. Let that be known to everyone. Pods that likes to just go for a quick.
I mean, what can
break
Valve do?
before
They can't
starting
just like.
games, please.
There's
do that
there's no
anymore.
save system anymore, is there? Like there's only remake that's on
What's
option.
more important, TI or 30 MMR?
Yeah, there actually isn't. I don't think you can bring him back.
Yes.
Come on, man. What do you mean? It's the ego. You get that 30 MMR, you're on top of
Like
the
what?
world
What?
for
Talk to Valve. Like what can they do here?
that TI. That's nothing, really. What?
They're 14k ahead. They should
million?
win. I mean, she's the least important hero as well.
Come on,
Think
I
of all
make it
the
in a
ice cream you
day.
could buy with
I
that.
mean, yeah, I guess maybe it's not that bad, but
Well,
they,
that was
it's very
spicy.
losable now.
Spicy. All right. What else do we
Just
talk about this
laugh.
game? Because Liquid, before that disaster.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're right there. I don't think they can bring them back.
And they were going for this long wraparound, but of course it was under the cover
Ask
of the trap,
Liquid
so
to
they're still gonna be
GG.
trying
Yeah,
to go
good.
on
This
the
is,
Tiger.
this is a
Just-
classic
Of course,
classic
it comes with
PGL.
He's got the Dragon Lance, so he could even start to be a little bit of this right-clicking menace. I don't
Remake?
think we've
Question
given
mark.
not credit, but the fact that OG are getting away with this position 4, which so many other teams
Wait, what?
are
To actually have
Okay.
some technical issues.
like, you know, your Tusk, your Nyx Assassin, your Marcy, your Clockwork. And OG are one of the
What?
teams
Are you
that are saying, you know
pretending?
what,
Dude,
screw it.
he
Us
can only
on
had a
the
little
in
bit of
particular,
receding
we're just gonna go
hairline
for
and
Spellcaster
he
types
shaved.
because we've got the confidence in our team cohesion.
What a
that
man.
we're
shit, he's
able
bold.
to,
Admiralbulldog. Happy New Year.
Get that core stuff out, our positioning as well.
I was away for a moment. What's happening?
He abandoned by accident, or it bugged one of the players.
Abandoned.
He abandoned life as well. He left.
He basically threw the game. I don't know what happened though.
What the
Whether he
hell?
actually abandoned or if he just disconnected it.
The fact that
You
he's
can't
had so
get
many
back in.
difficulties of
He
getting
accidentally
into
left
some
through the
tournaments,
door
and then
and couldn't
has
get
this
in
issue of the
anymore.
bug occurring for him.
He's watching
Which is what's
replays.
so good, man. We heard in the winners interview, was it Riyadh? Where was that winners interview? that night? It was a
I don't know.
very-
I don't think they can do anything. I think they're just gonna end up replaying or just like going on 4v5.
No,
I think it's up to OG
I
if they wanna
think
keep
there is-
playing.
That's all.
There is the save file, right? They can
No,
remake logless.
I don't think so. I don't think you can remake from a point.
Hopefully.
Unless PGL has some special thing. I don't.
That
But
was long
No,
ago you
it-
could do it, but it removed it because
Yeah?
they fixed that people didn't crash anymore.
Seattle right now, but probably
Oh, that, was that
Well, I-
feature removed completely?
I'm pretty sure it doesn't
Good
work.
fix. Good fix.
And speaking
maybe
of,
PGL has like
you
some
know, you
something
and
because I know they
boys
changed like
there in,
the game for the majors, right?
about a week or so.
They like have like
You're
custom
excited to see
stuff
OG
loaded in
well, yeah,
for the
you spend your
observers.
downtime?
But that's kind of like, surely they have built in some kind of system that lets you reconnect to the game.
No.
Like, no way Gaben is that lazy that they wouldn't have tools like that
That
available,
would
right?
require effort to make it, and it's almost never needed. And if it's never needed, they don't update or fix it. So if they somehow could reconnect them, it would probably crash the game and bug everything.
Oh, they're playing.
Come on. Sites.
No, it's post.
No, it's post.
Any of the sites. I'll
That
give
person
you a
is
few,
watching
Go
replays.
to the Gardens by the Bay.
He's watching
It's,
replays. I
fantastic
see ya.
little, not even little.
What the
gardens to
fuck?
be able to walk through, very picturesque.
This is for upper bracket as well. It's pretty
Standard
important
humidity
series.
in Singapore.
Oh,
Very nice
dollar
sands, very
OG
topical,
is
nice
the
bar,
fan
great view,
token.
especially if you can
Like
do
the
it around
fucking.
evening time.
Okay, dude.
All the different
That's
food
right.
stalls as well.
Calvin Klein
Uh,
glasses. Wait, aren't they also
Can be a bit
expensive?
but when it comes to the street
Nah,
food,
they're usually like
one of the best parts of the city, in my opinion.
$200, aren't they?
So they're
Wow.
so cute for you to be able to
The
The
do.
Ray-Ban
frames?
ones. The frames are
Are we going
usually
to the bar?
not that
Of course
expensive.
we are.
I think Gucci frames are
They
150 or
drunk?
something.
They drunk,
Alright,
probably the best drunk, right?
alright, let's
I'm not even caring about
people
brands.
that know me will know
Troy,
my answer
how much
to
do you
that.
care
On
about
your
brands?
eyeglasses.
On your clothes. You're a zoomer.
I mean, not that much. I mean, I've got
Well,
a
hold
pair
on.
of
You told me about the
Yeezys.
Yeezys for like $5 million.
Yeah, I've got-
If you do end up
They were
seeing
like
this, by the way,
they were like
we're
$500,
Singapore
but yeah, they're actually pretty comfortable. I mean, I like.
players and
Shoes for $500. I can't.
Bulldog, they
I
feel
think
like
that's like the only item of clothing that I have that's like somewhat expensive.
the only one item of clothing.
Yeah, I mean,
Must?
my shoes, like everything else is like just like generic stuff. But like, I don't know. I've seen the recent Kanye Pepe laughs, the recent Kanye statements. They're a little bit questionable. I'm not really sure.
We don't say them here.
I wish I could see Troy in only his easy, his only brand of his only
Yeah,
clothing.
it's looking kind of cute. You keep sending me pictures. You're a little skinny though. I feel like you need to gain some weight.
I sent you a photo of me showing my teeth. Do you like that photo?
Yeah, it's pretty cute. You like claws as well.
Claws. Show me, Troy.
Just looks kinda sharp.
Oh my god.
Whoa, don't zoom out. You are showing the bulge.
He doesn't have a bulge. He's on max copium.
I don't see the claws, to be honest. I think I have bigger one.
What the fuck happened? Did they fucking
10-minute break to figure it out.
10-minute break?
Report and chant for ban.
Just gonna go straight for the tier 4s testing. If TA has the buyback, he doesn't.
How's this possible?
From Mickey's butterfly. Amar up in 3, but what can he really do? Matamba can instantly answer the Rolling Thunder with his own Dismember, so it's just going to be up to the Swashbuckle. Hoping to get lucky.
He's got to be a little careful. I mean, Misha.
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, he's doing a lot on his own. This is what I'm talking about. Never count OG out.
Alright.
What the fuck did we miss?
Dominant's in though. Onto Misha, 4-star, getting him out of the rod AoE. They need the right mix and again the lucky shot. Paying off huge here. 10 seconds until the
2-hour pause.
Can Amar do it? Oh, the Coldstone groups him up. And now with the Global Silence follow-up, Mickey, he can turn it, stand his ground, a BKB Satanic,
Refresher
Mickey's
punch.
okay. But still, time, space created.
TA's
Uragi's
up.
back alive, but the throne's exposed. They're gonna try and do his eye. He's got a buyback to potentially rejoin, but they won't be fast enough for Jiragi. Melts through Boxy's life as well. They're kiting out to the right side.
Hook.
Martu's on point with the hook. Drags back one. Mickey doesn't
Satanic.
want to let them escape. They will force stuff further into the middle to fight. Requiem buying some time as well. Just go for the throne. Go for the juggler. Go for the final.
Oh, no.
Can Insania do it?
Daedalon's.
Jiragi holds him down, but Zai will blink in, and the throne still
Oh my god, the salt.
Somehow, some way, there was only a 4% chance for them to take this game 1. What a miracle way back in.
You say momentum
look at
plays no role in Dota. I mean, this is a good example of it. Big kudos need to be given over to Team Liquid, though. They could have easily just demanded the unpause, right? I'm sure that they would have just been able to say, we want to go, this is your mistake, but they ended up playing it out, of course. Lots of personal relationships between the two teams, and, well, OG, they were able to play as 5, but they must be feeling super flat right now.
Oh, well,
Martu's mind is
that's-
blown as to...
Give him a clap. Give him a clap. Me, I'm done for now though. I'm done for today.